He is the reigning and defending WBC silver featherweight champion from Kampala, Uganda, and representing the DMV, Sulaiman the Underdog Segawa. He is the reigning NABF and WBO Inter-Continental featherweight champion from Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shoo Carrington.
The instructions and beta commands: protect yourselves at all times. Right now, we're going to call it on the brown, right here on the green. Tap it up, let's go to work.
The underdog, Sulaiman Segawa. He became a huge deal after his victory over Ruben Villa, the #1 ranked fighter by the WBO. And tonight he has a chance to take out the WBA #1 in Bruce Shoo Carrington. How big is Sulaiman Segawa back home? That everyone is watching this ESPN broadcast because ESPN made it possible for the Ugandan TV to have this broadcast for free. And for Shoo Carrington, Tim, this is another test against a fighter who is relentless, is southpaw, and in theory is supposed to test the mettle of the 12-0, 8 knockout New Yorker.
And Segawa is a natural right-hander. His strong hand is up front. Nice right hand right there from Shoo. Got his attention. A little off balance from Segawa. But what makes Segawa so dangerous is his punch output. He's been battle tested a bit as well. He's fearless. Shoo's going to have to think and be on his P's and Q's tonight because Segawa is here to take him out.
He's proven what he could do at the top level against a fighter like Ruben Villa, whose only professional loss was to Emmanuel Navarrete when he was a buzzsaw at 126 pounds. Nice straight left from Segawa.
People, that's how confident he is.
And just to put things in perspective, everything that's been going on and we detailed in the lead up to this fight, the man you see in the red corner is K. Karoma. He is Bruce Shoo Carrington's trainer, so he had to settle himself down, get himself over to Shoo's locker room and make sure that nothing that happened outside of this fight affected the New York fighter. Nice left there from Carrington.
Punching it out, punching it out.
Neither man is trying to give an inch. Even in close quarters like there, you saw a lot of wrestling, tussling. Each man trying to land a shot. One hand is free. They're looking to work with the eyes. A little bit more technical than he thought he was. He thought he was just a come forward, let your hands go type of fighter. Segawa can box also, as you can see.
Now Segawa does have a record of 17-4-1 with 1 no contest, 6 knockouts. But his 4 losses, Tim, against undefeated opponents, 45-0 combined record. So he doesn't give it up easy.
No, he doesn't give it up easy, but at the same time, you got to understand that he went in their backyard.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, he doesn't get the decision.
Absolutely.
He wins the fight, he doesn't get the decision.
And it's guys like Jermaine Ortiz, Abraham Nova. Nice left hook there from Segawa.
He hurt him.
And we'll see how Shoo deals with this combination.
Second, his conditioning held him up.
Hands are free.
Tonight he's going to be tested.
I got you. Don't punch.
I told you guys through the lead up of this fight, Segawa is something you don't want to play with. Shoo has to be ready for this.
Don't hold the son. Hands are free.
Segawa's playing with house money. He's not supposed to be here. Yet in his heart, he knows that he belongs. He's still trying to find his legs underneath him as Segawa continues to pressure. Not the relentless pressure he used against Ruben Villa, a smarter pressure.
Smart, exactly. Technical pressure.
And body work there from Shoo. There's a nice counter combination from Shoo, but Segawa has something coming back.
And that was the thing, the same thing in the Villa fight. Segawa always answered every single call. So like, that's what smart fighters do. That's what experienced fighters do. You know, if you get hit with a shot, you want to get it right back. You understand that the judges are looking at that. And that's what you see from Segawa. Anytime Shoo lets his hands go, Segawa answers the call.
Segawa trying to set up that overhand left. And Carrington trying to set up that straight right. Good left hook there from Shushu. Nice double right hand from Shushu Carrington as Segawa looks so calm in there.
Poised, underneath himself. But again, Shushu likes to take his time.
Yeah.
He likes to have his fighters blow some steam before he actually starts to put on his attack.
And now his defense is a lot sharper, making Segawa miss.
But I can tell you this, if he's expecting Segawa to get tired, he's not going to get tired.
Absolutely, he's not going to fade.
He's not going to fade. He's comfortable. Shushu's going to have to do something. I know it's early right now, but those first 2 rounds are too close. And I gave those first 2 rounds to Segawa.
Yeah, and there's Xander Zayas on the left of your screen. He's undefeated in 19 professional fights. He's also stepping up against 27-fight veteran Damian Sosa.
Good counter.
A man who knows how to throw 85-plus punches per round, Sosa. So that is a puzzle that, as of yet, Xander Zayas has not been able to solve, and that'll be the question for our co-feature tonight. And it all leads us to Sandy Ryan defending her WBO welterweight title against Michaela Mayer.
Feel like Shushu's starting to get in the rhythm now. He's finally found the rhythm of Segawa. He's starting to counter after Segawa punch. Now he's getting physical on the inside. He's shortening up his shots.
And that's a difference between Shushu and a lot of young fighters.
There it is, the counters.
He is a fighter who can switch it up.
Yes, he can
That's
read
what
you.
we're seeing here.
He's starting to read Segawa.
And now the question is, what answer does Segawa have to Carrington's adjustment?
Ring. When things aren't even going well like he wanted to, he's staying composed. Now things are starting to open up. He's starting to see things now a little bit clearer. Segawa still calm, coming forward, being aggressive, but you see the counters right there. He's looking for those opportunities. Now he's found a pattern in the system of Segawa.
And now he's got Segawa second-guessing himself before he throws the punches like he does there.
Oh.
Nice counter right once again from Carrington as he catches Segawa coming in.
Yes.
Ranked WBC number 3, WBO number 9 in the world after that upset victory over Ruben Villa last time out on Top Rank Boxing on ESPN on July 13th. So he understands what's at stake for his career if he can pull off an upset over a hometown fighter who's undefeated like Carrington, but he's got to deal with those right hands, whether it's to the body or to the head, and it looks like the body is more effective for Carrington. Things starting to heat up, and Carrington walking down Segawa, but then there's that answer, and Segawa says, yeah, let's make it a fight.
Carrington believes he found the key. It's the body of Segawa. He seemed to can't miss with that right, almost like a shovel body shot, digging underneath.
And Tim, the interesting thing is, after the second round in the corner of Segawa, it was Randolph Kennedy celebrating, saying, look, man, we keep digging to the body, we're going to get this kid. And all of a sudden, said kid is turning things around with the same strategy.
Right hand to the body.
Earlier on, it was Segawa pushing Shushu around, and in that series, you see how he used his forearm to keep Segawa at bay, kind of saying, all right, the little kid's gone, it's a man's game now.
Shushu's extremely physical, especially on the inside. Again, he likes to control his opponents. And I always say all the time, when you're able to place your hands either on the guards, on the shoulders, you know, go back and watch George Foreman, the way he was able to manipulate the balance of his opposition. You have control of your opponent, and you can position him where you want him to be able to land your offense. So Shushu's really good at manipulation. Eventually, you're going to see him start closing the gap a little bit more, little by little each round. And now he's starting to get in his groove now.
Yeah, but you see Segawa answering.
Back. He's answering.
This is a good round for Segawa as well after a couple of rounds that went Carrington's way. But now it's, you want a shot to the body, here comes a shot to the body.
Look for the pull right hand. Shushu's gonna appear to be in punching range, and he's gonna pull. That was attempted right there. Pulled his body back out of range and kind of shifted into that right hand, a looping right hand at that. That's one of his signature punches. That's where he produces knockouts with that shot, that move.
Comes in behind the high guard, and Segawa punches at the gloves and then over the top.
Shushu trying to suffocate Segawa. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get him to work, and he's looking for opportunities. There it is, getting offense off. Nice shot by Segawa. You know, and it gives you a brief glimpse into your opponent's mind. You know, you learn what their intentions are. If Shushu gets on his feint game, if Segawa gets on his feint game, he'll have a small glimpse in what Shushu wants to do, and vice versa.
Tim, you see Shushu in the Philly shell here. How effective is it against a southpaw?
I don't like it. That lead, I mean, see, you got caught with a straight left hand right there.
Partially blocked by Carrington, but you can see that Carrington's looking for one shot right now, and Segawa's throwing more combinations. Not lightning quick, but quick enough.
He understands situations very well in there. Again, that's from being battle tested.
But this is Shushu's town, and see a nice shot there from Segawa, and now a right hand from Shushu Carrington.
A lot in that backhand.
Karoma has been a part of the promotion for the main event, but he's also in the corner of Shushu Carrington. Tim, what did Kay tell you?
You mean Mark, what did Kay tell you? You're confusing me. Listen, he says stop. Kay told him stop waiting for the perfect shot. Just use your jab, going behind the jab.
But Shushu, in his past couple of fights, he's had spectacular knockouts, and he didn't use his jab enough. So he's gotten accustomed to not using his jab. He's using his jab to set up his offense. However, he needs to go to it because he's going to need it to be able to close the distance on Segawa.
We always talk about, Tim, against lesser opposition, you develop bad habits.
Yeah.
IBF junior lightweight world champion gets her second crack at a welterweight world title. That will be our main event coming up after Xander Zayas takes on Damian Sosa in our co-main. 8th round of Carrington Segawa. Things have not opened up for either fighter as of yet. Nice left there from Segawa as he puts a combination together.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do when you have your man along the ropes. You want to bite at him. He has nowhere to go. He either go left or right or try to come into you.
Stop! I got you.
Shushu chose to come into you. However, there was a little influence by the judges right there because he let 3 punches, 4 punches go off. Showing the judges that, hey, I'm controlling this fight.
If he ever becomes the fighter we think he is, he's going to owe a great deal to the education that Segawa gave him this evening.
Well, nothing has yet been determined. That was a nice counter left, though, from Shushu Carrington as Segawa tried to land movements that really make a bigger difference instead of those announced movements that people can read.
Again,
nice counter left.
Nice counter. Nice setup. He's trying to win this fight. That's what he's doing.
In a fight like this, Tim, you cannot believe that just a one shot at a time is going to win this fight.
Absolutely not. You get accustomed to getting these knockouts, and when Shushu didn't do anything. But right now, it seems that Segawa's just bagging up, trying to make it to the end of this bell. I don't know if that's a smart thing. You want to win these last round. You have to. This fight's too close in my eyes.
Absolutely. And I expect a competitive fight in the judges' scorecards, and I hope that's what we get, because that's what we've seen inside the ring. Sula with the jab and going into the final round.
Yeah, this is all new territory for Shushu. He's not even breathing. So if you're wondering if he's ready to go 10 rounds, this is nothing for him. He can go 12 rounds as well.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's the punch output. As a slip there from Segawa, who slipped on the logo. Not the ending either fighter really needed here. The chess match, a good fight, a good test for Bruce Shushu Carrington.
And now the NABF, WB Silver, and WBO Intercontinental Featherweight Champion. From Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York, Bruce Shushu